"Here we go," the pelican whispered to me, and with a swish and a swoop he carried me up to the very top of the cherry tree, and there he perched. "Pick them, Billy," he whispered. "Pick them quickly and put them in my beak." The gardener got such a shock as he fell down from the ladder. Down below us, the Duke was shouting, "My gun! Get me my gun! Some damnable monster of a bird is stealing my best cherries! Be off with you, sir! Go away! Those are my cherries, not yours! I'll have you shot for this, sir! Where is my gun?" "Hurry, Billy," whispered the pelican. "Hurry, hurry, hurry!" "My gun!" the Duke was shouting to the gardener. "Get me my gun, you idiot! I'll have that thieving bird for breakfast, you see if I don't!" "I've picked them all," I whispered to the pelican. At once the pelly flew down and landed right beside the furious figure of the Duke of Hampshire, who was prancing about waving his stick in the air. "Your cherries, your grace," I said as I leaned over the edge of the pelican's beak and offered a handful to the Duke. The Duke was staggered. He reeled back and his eyes popped nearly out of their sockets. "Great Scott!" he gasped. "Good Lord! What's this? Who are you?" And the giraffe with the monkey dancing about on her back emerged suddenly from the bushes. The Duke stared at them. He looked as though he was about to have a fit. "Who are these creatures?" he bellowed. "Has the whole world gone completely dotty?" "We are the window cleaners," sang out the monkey. "We will polish your glass till it's shining like brass, and it sparkles like sun on the sea. We will work for your grace till we're blue in the face, the giraffe and the Pelly and me. You asked us to come and see you," the giraffe said. The truth was at last beginning to dawn on the Duke. He put a cherry in his mouth and chewed it slowly. Then he spat the stone. "I like the way you picked these cherries for me," he said. "Could you also pick my apples in the autumn?" We could, of course we could," we all shouted. "And, who are you?" said the Duke, pointing his stick at me. "He is our business manager," the giraffe said. "His name is Billy. We go nowhere without him." Very well, the Duke muttered. "Come along with me and let's see if you're any good at cleaning windows." I climbed out of the pelican's beak, and the kindly old Duke took me by the hand as we walked towards the house. When we got there, the Duke said, "Well, what happens next?" "It's all very simple, your grace," the giraffe replied. "I am the ladder, the Pelly is the bucket, and the monkey is the cleaner. Watch us go."
With that, the famous window cleaning gang sprang into action. The monkey jumped down from the giraffe's back and turned on the garden tap. The pelican held his great beak under the tap until it was full of water. Then, with a wonderful springy leap, the monkey leaped up once again onto the giraffe's back. From there he scrambled as easily as if he were climbing a tree up the long, long neck of the giraffe until he stood balancing on the very top of her head. The pelican remained standing on the ground beside us, looking up at the giraffe. "We'll do the top floor first," the giraffe shouted down. "Bring the water up, please." The Duke called out, "Don't worry about the 2 top floors. You can't reach them anyway." "Who says we can't reach them?" the giraffe called back. "I do," the Duke said firmly, "and I'm not having any of you risking your silly necks round here." If you wish to be friends with the giraffe, never say anything bad about its neck. Its neck is its proudest possession. "Oh, what's wrong with my neck?" snapped the giraffe. "Don't argue with me, you foolish creature," cried the Duke. "If you can't reach it, you can't reach it, and that's the end of it. Now get on with your work." "Your Grace," the giraffe said, giving the Duke a small, superior smile, "there are no windows in the world I cannot reach with this magical neck of mine." The monkey, who was dancing about most dangerously on top of the giraffe's head, cried out, "Show him, Giraffe! Go on, and show him what you can do with your magical neck." The next moment the giraffe's neck, which, heaven knows, was long enough already, began to grow longer and longer and longer and longer and higher and higher and higher, until at last the giraffe's head, with the monkey on top of it, was level with the windows of the top floor.